Sat on a pig. Whoa! Whoa! I have now been swallowed alive by the YouTube Gore rabbit hole. And it's not like I'm digging in there anymore. I am no longer digging down. No. What's happening is the rabbit hole absorbed me and it won't spit me out. So here's pretty much what happened. Last night I was watching like a top 10 moments of John Cena. You know, I like John Cena. He's getting older now. He's going to retire anytime. And I'm looking on my screen what I was recommended after the fact. So pretty much YouTube's algorithm was like, so I saw you like that John Cena video. Yeah, I did. You watched that Goku video before that. Yeah, I did. You think it would recommend me like Superman? No, my recommended was Quiero Agua, which is a guy getting his fucking face pulled off. How in the fuck did you get that? How was that recommended to me? I am dead serious. It popped up in my recommendeds. I was in the middle of a chat with my boy last night and we're talking and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I was watching John Cena. He was performing an FU because it was like 2007. And out of nowhere, this popped on my recommendations. It's called Quiero Agua, which is, it just means I want water. You know, I speak Spanish, Puerto Rican, obviously. You know, no shit. I say it on my videos all the time. But my point is, this video is not new. You know, and people have been talking about it for years. It's so old it actually is watermarked by bestgore.com, which is a defunct Gore website. This shit has 29,861 views. 30,000 views. It was uploaded October 27th. Almost 2 months ago. It is December 19th right now. It's almost 2 months old. 30,000 views. And no, it's not like there's like flashing lights to kind of hide it, you know, because sometimes if you put in certain effects or edits, you can hide this shit from YouTube. Like the Funky Town Gore thing with the Friday Night Funkin', the guy was like making the image spin so he can hide it from YouTube. Or people putting Shawabi, you know, offing himself and they were able to hide it from YouTube because they've like V-coded it and put a whole bunch of bullshit on it. This is the real fucking video. No edits, no nothing. It is right here. So I'm looking at it. It's right fucking here. This is no mistaking. You know, this is not like, oh, you know, I'm just a little bit off. It's like, no, bitch, this is it. And if you don't know what the video is about, first things first, I don't know what the fuck this is. So a guy got his entire face peeled off. So there's a guy recording that with a camera. And then a guy recording that camera with a camera. I don't have a third arm, so please bear with me. A guy recording that camera with another fucking camera being recorded with Mobizon. It is a human centipede of cameras. I don't know why that is. And if you don't know what Mobizon is, it's like one of these shitty like apps for Google Play or like, I don't know if Apple has it. But it's a screen recorder. And essentially what it is a guy who's on his knees. He's had his entire face pulled off, eyelids included, so he's not going to be blinking anytime fucking soon. His eyes are going to dry out, which to that you might say, put in eye drops. But if you put in eye drops nowadays, you're going to go fucking blind. Have you seen that shit? I don't know why that is. People are just going blind from eye drops. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, and there's food poisoning out there. There's salmonella and like fucking, and what do you call those? In the melons, and then there's like lead poisoning in applesauce. You can't eat shit nowadays. There's poison all in our fucking food. Usually you just call poisonous food fast food, but now it's just in all the food you get. But the fact that this shit is on YouTube, 30,000 views strong, it just tells me that there's nothing you can pretty much do. I've already said this before. YouTube typically, I can't stop fucking. Let me take this off I can't stop looking at this shit because it's a guy with his eyeballs bulging out of his fucking skull. So let me take that off my screen for a second. Holy shit. Now my background's a picture of the Dixon Brothers. This is what my background is on my computer. It's pretty cool, right? And I like Merle and Daryl, like two of my favorite characters. Not because they're cool, it's because they're racist. But my point, okay, so my point is, okay, I threw myself off. So the point is, people keep uploading Gore to YouTube and it's getting more and more prominent and more relevant. As other people talk about it. And it's not even because, you know, YouTubers talk about Gore, so that's why people upload it. No, even before we talk about these topics as YouTubers, people are just uploading it, and then we cover the topics. Because guess what happens? It fucking searches itself through YouTube, it makes a splash. I mean, what are you supposed to do as a kid or as a teenager where you see these people uploading fucking Gore to TikTok and you're scrolling through that shit, and bang, a beheading. Because essentially people just want to troll, or people want to just pass the shit around. It gets millions of views, and then us as YouTubers like, yo, What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Because people like to do a funny hoo-ha and say, hey, you know, I know you never seen this before. Well, watch this guy get his intestines yanked out of his asshole. Whole bunch of shock, whole bunch of sending, whole bunch of sharing. 13 million views later, and then we talk about it because, you know, obviously our audiences are like, hey, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Hey, here's what we did. And sometimes our audiences send us this shit. And we're like, dude, don't send me that shit. It's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I would like to sleep, hearing my phone buzzing like a fucking dildo, and then out of nowhere I just pick it up and it's a guy dead. Stop sending us that shit. Oh my god, I fucking blocked links inside of my chat. Son of a bitch, man. Inside my fucking YouTube chat, because people were doing that when I was covering the Friday Night Funkin' bullshit. People were sending me fucking links of like, yo, Cold Raven, did you see this? Hey, dude, I know I'm new to your YouTube channel, but have you seen this, what this guy uploaded? I don't want to fucking see it. Okay, let me make myself clear. Stop posting that shit in my YouTube channel chat. I'd really appreciate that shit. It would be kind of appreciated. A little appreciated. And now, remember when I said I was gonna stop digging into the rabbit hole? I lied. Now we're gonna see what else we can find. So essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fast forward this video all the way to the end. And let's see what pops up in our recommendations. And the video is over. And I got a guy reacting to that old Mexican chainsaw video. There is no fucking way. Are you kidding me? Someone made a fucking rap song based upon this Gore video, Quiero Agua. He calls it Quieres Agua. And 3 months ago is when it was uploaded. Almost 700,000 views. And I'm not even joking. The picture right here is just a still screenshot of the guy with no fucking face. It's a still screenshot. It's just slightly blurred. Like, it's slightly. It looks like someone like painted it, but they painted it with the brush in their ass and they just smeared it across. Not exactly what you'd call a great. Like, you know what you're looking at, which I'm not going to show you because, again, knowing my fucking luck, this is going to stay on YouTube for 1 million views. And if I post like a still screenshot right here, YouTube is just going to put me in a motherfucking chokehold and snap my neck on some Shao Kahn shit. Just knowing that, you know, because that's always been my fucking luck. It's always that shit like, but they're doing it too. But we caught you. But what are you talking about? They got away with it. But we caught you. What kind of shit is that? We caught you. This motherfucker has 700,000 views of a faceless man. It's not even like he has it fully blurred or nothing. Like, bitch, it is. I'm looking at it. My God. Oh, look, somebody made a claymation of Quiero Agua. So I guess we can show this, right? Oh, this has the real audio. Oh man, that's not what happens, by the way. That's actually not what fucking happens. This is not what happens. But okay. So someone else uploaded that song we were listening to earlier, and this has 100,000 views. Was uploaded 1 month ago, October 21st, and actually almost 2 months ago now. In 3 days, it'll be 2 months. 100,000 views, and it's using the exact same image of a still screenshot of the guy's peeled off face. That is fucking insane. Oh, take that shit with you, selling on eBay for like, oh, that was a bad one. 22 bucks, right? Hey, we got a stick nodes over here. There it is. Oh, man. You know what? This is actually the best stick nodes I've ever seen. That was actually the best one I've ever seen, to be fair. I'm very curious of what would happen if I just type in Gore on YouTube. There is no fucking way. So I just found, I guess, a close call compilation. It's like a bunch of guys on bikes getting hit by cars, right? But they're recovering, and it's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. So it's like a guy gets hit by a car, and he's on a bike. He does a front flip, and he lands on his feet. And he's like, whoa, that was close. And it's just a whole compilation of people, like close calls. A guy gets hit on a bike, he flies in the air, and he lands on his feet. Another guy got hit by a bike. Oh, look, he just rolled out of the way. It's a bunch of close calls. It's actually pretty interesting. It's actually really cool, I'm not gonna lie. This is a good compilation right here. Look at this. Oh, this guy was just getting chased by a fucking dog trying to get him. And oh shit. Yeah, this is actually really fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is creative. I like this. I like this because most of the people who make compilations are just straight up gore, puke, or try their best to make you gross the fuck out. Oh, this guy was smoking a cigarette and he almost burned this guy in the fucking face, so he just bobbed and weaved and fucking slid up under that. This guy's slipping on a floor. He almost cracked his fucking head and he was able to get his balance. Like, this is cool. These type of close call compilations, I think these are badass, man. These are really cool. This guy's sitting on a pig. He's just chilling there, sitting on a pig. That was awesome. He just sat on a pig. Whoa! Whoa! I'm sorry. Yo, that was crazy. Yo, there was a car coming this way and a bike coming. He just walked between them. I gotta put that. I don't know if I'm gonna put that on here, yo. That was sick. Oh, yeah, that shit was crazy, yo. That was crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you, yo. That was cool. Wow. That was fucking gnarly. That was gnarly. Oh, that dog went to get him and he fucking tried to fuck up. Oh shit, look at him. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, so that's actually pretty cool that you got things like that. I can see why that's on YouTube, man. That was pretty badass. So another video I just found was an Asian woman working in this machine. I'm pretty sure you've seen it before, where she sticks her hand in the machine. She's putting down like a flat piece of like aluminum foil, I guess. I don't know, like fucking the wiggly shit. You know, you grab a piece of metal, it goes like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, she puts her hand in the machine, and then right before it crunches down on this shit and turns it fucking flatter than a sheet of paper, the video ends. YouTube is incredibly odd with this type of shit because I'm scrolling through and I'm putting in keywords that you think would, you know, immediately lead me to go. I'm putting in, you know, the typical words you'd expect, beheading and shit like that. Nothing comes up. It's one of those things where it just happens. It just needs to sneak itself in, which again proves my point. YouTube typically is on their shit when it comes to taking these off. But then sometimes, I don't know what it is. These motherfuckers just have the perfect video at the perfect time and have the perfect audience. And when I say perfect audience, I mean, you know, the audience that isn't going to report this shit. They're going to be the type of audience to be in the comment section that's saying more. That's a good question. What else has that channel uploaded? The one that uploaded Quiero, Agua? What else has that channel uploaded? So speaking of more, let's see what else this fucking guy's uploaded. Nothing. Nothing really. Just some other bullshit ass video. And yeah, that's about it. This is his only video, essentially. Yeah, some of these people inside the comment section are putting laughing emojis. Surprised they're not banned. Does YouTube have poor eyesight? Someone else said he just busted to it. Nice. Oh, come on, no, what on esto? This guy right here, he's pretty much saying how come they haven't deleted it yet. This comment's in Russian. I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't fucking speak Russian. We're going to translate it. Let me open up Google Translate. I can read the Spanish comments, but these Russian ones, I have no fucking clue. Give me a second. So this Russian comment right here pretty much says, I wish I hadn't looked for the original one. So there's that. So there's also Portuguese comments in here where this guy's saying that the guy in the video fucking suffered a lot. So now we have a community pot of people globally watching this video. We have Spanish comments, which those are the only ones I can read. We got English. Well, I can read the English ones too. I'm not fucking stupid. So we got English, we have Spanish, we have Portuguese, we have Russian. What in the fuck? There are people watching this video globally. That is fucking insane. Watching this one video globally. So that's pretty much that. I'm just surprised that this shit, again, has reached 30,000 views. And it's not even like it's blocked or it's distorted or they put filters on this shit. Nothing. But one thing I will say, that compilation was pretty fucking dope. I'm not gonna lie. The close call compilation, that's what I'm gonna start calling them. Those are cool. Those are actually fun to watch because it's like, oh my god, you know, you're a lucky bastard. Kind of like the YNC4 fucking, you know, clip counter thing. You're a lucky bastard. The category. Holy shit, that was cool to watch. You know, sitting down just watching people, you know, suffer. This shit's fucking obnoxious, stupid. The only reason why I do these type of mixtapes or the mixtape reviews that I do actually go into, essentially is only because, again, I'm obligated at this point because it's became a who's gonna uncover the iceberg, and then it turns out other people are like, hey, there's some shit that should be on the iceberg. Oh, there's some shit that should be on the shit that should be on the shit that should be on the iceberg. I'm like, all right, guys, I guess I'm gonna have to look into all of it so people aren't sitting there like, what's in that? All right, I'll let you know. You know, with that being said, I guess I'll let you know. So with that shit being said, that's the end of the video. Like, favorite, share, most probably definitely comment and subscribe. Check out my Patreon for early access content, all that other good shit. So much shit on my Patreon. Oh my God, I don't even know where to start. You get your name in the credits as well. Exclusive content, and there's going to be a new tier coming to my Patreon incredibly soon where you'll start getting behind the scenes stuff. But thank you for everybody coming here. Thank you for everybody watching. Thank you to everybody who's supporting the channel. I'm going to catch y'all the fuck later. If you're a chick, go flick your peen. If you're a guy, go jerk your dick. Peace.